Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Isak. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick, and deceptively quick on the turn. And there's great dynamism to his movement.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Locatelli. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Douglas Luiz. Botman gets good distance on it. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's a fine interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gordon. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets his pass away. Isak! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Isak! Isak! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bremer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gordon. Target. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! That's a decent clearance. He's having a go, and another try! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Joelinton at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, Red. Nice interception. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Kolomuani. Here's McKennie. Douglas Luiz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kelly gets over and intercepts. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Joe Linton. That is good alertness. Locatelli. McKennie. Vlahovic. And the ball is out of play. Kalulu picks it up from the goal kick. Koopmeiners. No, that's been intercepted. Byrne. Isak might just make this. Joelinton. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Douglas Luiz. Gordon.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Isak, can he finish? They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Nice sequence of passes, this. But they've got it again. Tries a shot! And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. Cambiasso.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's had a hit! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Isak! No, that's just wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Botman cuts out the pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Guimaraes. Target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's been drilled forward.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
198 spettatori.
And he's in on big chance! No mistake! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's still trying to make a game of this. Now this could be a chance. Cambiasso. That's a smartly directed ball. Trippier spots it and intercepts. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Target. Vlahovic chasing after it. And they're back on the ball again. Vlahovic gets flagged offside. Newcastle choosing to make the first change. Gordon. Newcastle finding their passes. Shared promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. Bremer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Trippier. Bremer calmly anticipates. Kelly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vlahovic. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 26. Numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4.
Just eases him off the ball.
Il numero 10. Il numero 19. Il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Isak. Kalulu cuts it out. Botman makes the interception. No way through. Gonzalez. Isak with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Murphy proves just a little bit too strong. Quality ball. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vlahovic. He's got the shot away! Keeper's not concerned by that. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Locatelli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kelly. Oh, important interception. Willock. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's onto this. Isak. And that's been drilled in.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's done very well to take that back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Galan might just make this. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Now it's Dembele. And it's Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played backwards here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Can he get onto this? Hernandez gets good distance on it. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Molina gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Great hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Molina. Gallagher. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gallagher! And he's there to clear it. Barcola, given the lift of his goal. Molina. And he's intervened well there. Chipped through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. Dembele is the key defender on that occasion. Skims one in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vitinha. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez. Surlot. That's an excellent interception. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. De Paul. Griezmann. Fabian Ruiz. Chance here to counter. Vitinha. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Griezmann. Galan is... tries a shot! Solid! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Little pass back.
Just too much.
Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, no joy this time. Galan. Griezmann. Griezmann. Alvarez! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, this looks sharp. Ooh, can he get onto this? Javi Galan. Now this could be a chance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Alvarez. Plays it in low. And there is the half-time whistle. Paris Saint-Germain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Marquinhos. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimpembe. That's been cut out, well played. Javi Galan. And here's Griezmann. Keeper's dealt with that. Solid! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he lines up climbs up big! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He rises! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. And the finish! That's a decent clearance. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Javi Galan. Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Barcola is flagged offside. Marquinhos. Jimenez. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's a key interception. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And here's Barcola. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Vitinha. Oh, super find. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's been... There's the hit! In for the pieces! He will be livid with himself.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
Time for changes on
21.
both sides, actually.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 29. Alors,
Gallagher will play through for the wide man.
Le numéro 51. Le numéro 33.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Swings it across. Donnarumma catches it safely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zaire Emery. In with the challenge. Now that's well seen too. Alvarez.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Galan.
additionnel.
He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Goalkeeper's ball. 2 minutes to be added on. It's a sharp pass. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. And here's Højlund. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
De Ligt picks it up from the goal kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Eriksson gets good distance on it, and they're quick to get it back. Quality ball. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Has a go! They're going to be quick to recover this. Could be danger here. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Bamford! And again! That's going to go a long way.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He's Højlund! The alert has passed. It didn't always look as though it would.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Now it's James. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Bamford. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Struijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. James. Menu. Zirkzee. Oh, that's a key interception. Header! Danger averted for now. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Bruno Fernandes put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And he's intervened well there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chance here to counter. Zirkzee to Bruno Fernandes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Menu. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. And the ball's Highland! Played long and they could be in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
James proves just a little bit too strong. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Bamford. And Bamford! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Bamford deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rothwell. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gnonto. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we are back underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Brilliantly cut out. Zirkzee. Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shifted upfield. Gnonto. Casemiro. Zirkzee. And that could set him on his way. Rothwell. That is a great pick out. Now it's Bamford. Now can he find a finish?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, well played. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Highland!
The attendance for this match
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bruno Fernandes. He could be in here. And he cuts out the supply. And he's quick to get it clear again. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Now it's James. Looking for the run. Gnonto! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
The goal scorer after 68 minutes is
Leeds have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Zirkzee touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bamford does really well to win the ball there. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 75 minutes is number 7. Substitution on the field, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 25.
Daniel James really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Bamford, pass somewhat off target. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ampadu. The final 5 minutes. Casemiro. Great ball if he can get there. Maguire. Ampadu. He's had a shot! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 88 minutes is
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
2 added minutes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That is good alertness. Zirkzee, and here's Bruno Fernandes. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Cucurella. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Palmer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? That looks a... Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's hit it long. Caicedo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodrigo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cucurella. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No goals as yet. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Adebayo with the clearance. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Out for a throw. Rudiger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. James. Half an hour played now. Oh, good-looking ball. Palmer! Bellingham. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking for the runner. Tries a shot! And that should get the job done. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodrigo chasing after it. And he's only too happy to take that back. That looks a good ball through. It's a mighty effort! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Valverde going full tilt down the right-hand side. And that is not finding anyone. Mbappe. Pedro Neto. Jackson. We are into stoppage time. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Time and again they are repelled. Jackson! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's headed upfield. Carvajal promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. Defending was strong and firm. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the...
Palmer! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Palmer has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Palmer Mendy is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Cleared without hesitation. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, shooting chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well-timed, excellent interception. No way through. Well read, nice interception. Carvajal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fofana can get it clear. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he's taking no chances there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Adebayo getting this one clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Fernandez. He's played him through. Picked out brilliantly. And a shot! Cleared without complication.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 8.
Tries to get it clear.
El dorsal 5.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
El dorsal 20.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a shade optimistic. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chalobah. And he welcomes it in. Stood up well to him there. Palmer. Decent hit! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gently done. Nkunku. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Brahim Diaz. And Carvajal. Carvajal. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Fofana.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Chouameni tries to clear. Vallejo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities.